Hey guys, welcome to Jiva Yoga Live. My name is Claire. In today's sequence, we are doing yoga poses for migraines. We're going to be using 2 blocks, so grab that 2 blocks and a mat and meet me here. All right, for yoga poses for migraines, we're going to start on our mats today. And for migraines, we really want to focus on just surrendering to these postures. So we want to bring more blood circulation into our heart and our brain to kind of help lower the stress and lower the headaches that we have all up in these crazy minds of ours. So we're going to just focus on letting go and surrendering into these postures. So if you're not on the ground already, join me here. We're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. Flipping over onto our hands and knees. We're going to start with our knees towards the outside edges of our mat. And this has allowed our belly unrestricted space as we fully lay down to have it inhale and exhale without any constriction at all. So keeping the knees on the edge of your mat, you want to connect your big toes together and then start to reach your arms towards the front of the mat. Really lengthening through the spine and the side bodies here. Reaching as far as you can, and then gently pressing into the mat to help melt your hips down towards your heels. It's okay if they don't touch, they don't need to. And then relax your head down towards the mat here. And just surrender. Focus on fully letting go into this posture. Let go of any tension, release any stress in your shoulders, and make that forehead to mat connection. Take a nice big breath in and a full exhale out. Gently lifting your forehead off the mat here, and start to walk your hands gently back towards your knees and just gently close your knees. So it's really good in a child's pose to make that forehead to mat connection because we're grounding our head towards the mat. And when we have those migraines and making that earth connection, it's really grounding us and kind of bringing us out of our head. Moving on, we're going to go into downward facing dog. So we're going to walk our hands forward here and then spreading all 10 fingers wide, step your feet back, coming into an inverted V shape. It can be nice and long here. You want to really spread all 10 fingers wide and press them firmly into the mat to strengthen the shoulders, and your hips will naturally go up, and then melt your heels down towards the ground. But it's okay if they don't touch. Just take a nice big breath in as you open your chest, open the back of the hamstrings. Feel the strength in the shoulders, the back. Invite that extra blood flow into your head. Full breath in, full exhale out. Take your gaze towards your fingertips and start to walk your toes towards your hands. Coming into a forward fold, we'll bend our knees slightly, keeping them about hip width distance apart. Release your hands to the mat here. Release your head and your neck. You can try straightening your legs a little bit here to get into your hamstrings and then sending your tailbone up towards the sky. So the weight is going to go in your toes, but your heels are still going to be rooted down in towards the mat. Release your head and your neck. Reach around your hands so they connect at the lower spine and interlace your hands here. As we come into a chest opener, we're going to reach our hands as they're interlaced up towards the front of our mat. So focus on lengthening the collarbone here and bring your shoulder blades together. Release your neck and your head down towards the mat, continuing almost like you want to send all of your weight forward. Trust your balance, trust your body, you got this. Find that compression here. Enjoy the new oxygen coming into your brain. Forward folding helps reduce stress and anxiety, and it really helps calm the mind. So savor this moment and this posture. Take nice full breaths in and full exhales out. Breathe in and breathe out, enjoying this chest opener, this fold. Gently release your hands, softly bend your knees here. Release your hands down to the ground here. Bend one knee and then the other. And then start to bend both knees as you come all the way down towards the ground here. We're going to come onto our bottoms now. So sending our legs nice and long in front of us here. Removing any flesh underneath our sitting bones. We're just going to pause for a moment, bringing one hand to our heart and one to our belly. Making that connection as we ground ourselves into the mat, into the earth. Full breath in. Full exhales out. Releasing your hands and sending them up towards the sky. Flex your feet towards your face here. Really start to engage the core, lengthen the spine and the side bodies. Inhale as you reach up. And then continue to reach, lengthening the spine all the way as you exhale, folding with your heart, releasing your head and your neck. Find that compression here. You can bend your knees softly if that feels okay. Just taking a breath in to lengthen the spine. And then exhale, folding deeper. If there's any tension here, acknowledge it and move past it. Let go and surrender. Breath in and breath out. We find that connection and that letting go aspect by staying connected to our breath here. So just staying calm and engaged and working with your conscious breath. Feel it yourself as you inhale. And find that expression as you exhale. Releasing your hands to the mat if they're not there already. Start to unwind your spine, dragging your fingertips back towards the center line of your body. Allowing your head and your neck being the last thing to come up. Keeping your legs nice and long in front of you, you're going to bend your left knee and step your left foot over your right leg. Reach both hands up towards the sky to lengthen the spine here. And then dropping your left hand towards the back of your mat, your right hand will come around your left leg. You want to press into the left hand here to lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, twisting a little bit deeper, allowing your gaze to follow. Breathing in to lengthen, exhaling to twist. Inhale, come back up through center, reach both arms, and then switch out the legs here. Send your left leg long, and then step your right foot over your left leg. Inhale as you reach up and lengthen. And slowly drop your right hand towards the back of the mat. Left arm comes around the right knee, exhaling as you twist. So you can press into the back of the right hand to lengthen up, and then exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Gently coming out of the twist here, reaching both hands up towards the sky. Inhale, straightening both legs, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful job, guys. So now pressing up just slightly, we're going to move our hips towards the center. And we're going to grab one of those blocks just to have it handy. And then slowly lowering down, so taking our hands out by our sides, we're going to lower down our spine vertebra by vertebra, gently coming all the way down towards the mat, your head being the last thing to come. Relax your hands and then walk your heels closer towards your glutes. As we prepare for bridge pose, we want our fingertips to be able to touch the heels, pull the lower belly in towards the spine. Exhale out all of your air. Press into your heels as you inhale, lifting your hips off of the ground here, walking your shoulder blades underneath each other, and then grabbing for that block here as we come into a supported bridge pose. So we're going to slide that block directly on the lowest setting underneath our sacrum. Not too high where it's hurting the lower back and not too low where it's on the buttocks, but just on the sacrum here. Your legs are at the shape of the number 11, parallel with one another. You can open your hands out towards your sides. And just surrender into this posture here, the yumminess of the supported bridge pose. As we have our hips lifted, we are sending fresh blood and circulation towards our head and our brain, relieving yourself of any migraines. Stay conscious with your breath here, inhaling and exhaling. To remove the block, we're going to lift our hips off of the block here, grab for it, and then just gently slide it off to the side and lower your spine vertebra by vertebra back on down. Bring your knees in towards your chest here. And just give yourself a little hug, massage your lower spine if there's any tension there. And then release your legs back towards the ground. You can keep your knees bent here. We're going to come into a supported Supta Baddha Konasana, so a supported bound angle pose. So using both of our blocks here, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. We're going to open up our knees and then use the blocks to cushion them on each side here. Just nice and gentle. We don't want to force our hips too wide open, so we have our blocks supported here. Taking one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Relax your gaze or close your eyes. Make that connection in the soles of your feet, your body to the earth, calming your mind here. Breathe in through your nose and consciously breathe out. I encourage you to stay in this position as long as it feels yummy to you. If you wish to come out, grab for the outside edges of your knees, close your legs like a book here, rolling onto one side, and gently pushing yourself back up to a seat on your mat. These are all yoga poses to help with migraines and ridding yourself of any tension in your head. Thank you guys for joining. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us here at Jiva Yoga Live. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Namaste.